Hi, you guys. So I have a cake that I've baked. It's done. And we're just gonna decorate it. We're gonna do a quick little easy peasy decoration sesh. And then after I have the cake fully decorated, Atrioc is gonna come in and try to recreate said cake. The cool thing is I'll be here to give him tips and tricks and help him figure it out. However, I'll be blindfolded. So I'll only be able to help so much, huh?
Got a lot of energy, got a lot of fire today.
Good, because it is 11:30.
Yeah.
Right on time, huh? Hey,
right on
I
time.
said 9:30.
QTCinderella, hey.
Okay, so super easy. You're gonna make this.
Looks all right, I guess.
It's really pretty.
I'm noticing some things right off the bat that I would do differently in my run, but I like the overall concept. It's fall, festive.
What would you do differently?
Well, first of all, this pumpkin's looking a little...
Okay, yeah.
I wouldn't bring that home to the family.
Okay.
Secondly, on the top, you don't have any messages to the chat or to your friends and family.
Wow.
I like to put on a little...
You're gonna put a message on the top.
Yep.
You're right, I didn't think of that.
So talk me through here. You're gonna blindfold yourself.
I'm gonna be blindfolded and you're gonna recreate this cake.
Right.
Which is gonna be so easy, because like you said, it's such an easy cake.
It is. Can I tell you something?
What?
Baking is part chemistry, part imagination. But you gotta follow the rules to get the right result. No, I just thought of it.
No, I don't think you did.
Well, I did so.
Okay. This is his goal, everybody. Goal cake.
Goal cake.
He'll get there.
I'll get better than that.
It's gonna, okay. I don't know about better.
Flip it and ship it. I'll have a better cake by the end. Not that yours is bad, it's just...
Okay.
Sorry. Okay.
Well, you'll notice, to make this easier, we only have one beater for the mixer.
Okay.
So you're gonna put that in.
Yep.
You did that?
Yep.
Sounds like you haven't.
Beater. Beat it.
Okay, great. We only have the one in there. Now, okay.
Nope.
Yeah, be careful. Yeah. Okay, be careful. You shouldn't be on yet.
Okay.
So now, see all those 4 cubes of butter?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're gonna open those and put them in the big bowl in front of you.
All of them?
Yep. That's frosting.
I can't believe I'm watching it. I've never seen you do this.
We don't use all the butter.
Well, yeah, we do need to use all the butter.
Okay, we're trying to make a healthy cake.
No.
So we will use a little bit less. I'm not going to tell her how much less.
No, you've got to use all the butter, Atrioc. This is important.
Okay, I'm doing it. I'm putting all the butter in. All right, we're ready to go.
I'm going to assume you have all the butter in there.
Yep.
Absolutely all of it.
Yep.
So now you're going to turn the blender on, just on the lowest setting, and you're going to cream your butter. What that means is you're going to be adding air to your butter, so you're going to make your butter smooth and light and fluffy.
Okay. All right. I actually put in 3. I was being honest with you, but I
well,
flipped it to 4 now.
You've got to do 4.
I'm mashing the butter.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or creaming it.
All right. Jesus. This thing's got some horsepower. It got some kick to it. Cooking is manly. Cooking is manlier than you think. The horsepower of
It
that.
really shouldn't be that hard to handle.
Wow. Boys, and girls, check out that consistency. It looks
And like,
textured. Is that what you're going for?
does it look like maybe like how you would imagine frosting but butter?
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think? Now that's pretty good, huh?
Okay, so
this.
now you are gonna open your bag of powdered sugar.
Powdered sugar, ready to go.
And you're gonna pour about 1/3 of the bag in there.
Okay.
Now on low setting, you're gonna start mixing that into your butter.
What? You know what I should have done? I mean, it's probably your fault for not telling me this. Is I should have put the sugar in bit by bit, like sugar, mix, sugar.
Yeah, so that's why I told you to do 1/3.
Oh.
Did you do more than 1/3?
No. Keep going. What was your thought again?
Okay, yeah.
What were you saying, Cutie?
Let me know when it's all the way incorporated. So you should have 1/3 of the bag left. This is very important.
Yes.
Because you're going to need that 1/3 of a bag later.
One other cool thing is how none of it is flying anywhere. That's another cool. I thought it would, but it didn't. So another 1/3, you said.
Another 1/3, yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna mix that in the same way.
Good. This is a lot of sugar for a
Yeah,
cake,
frosting is really gross.
Is it standard for a chef to do a little taste?
Yeah, once it's incorporated, but it's not done yet. It's gonna be very sugary.
Okay, you want to do a quick taste test to make sure I'm on the right spot?
No, I don't.
Are you sure?
I will taste it after
I just feel like it'd be good for just like a little,
I'll do it at the very
teeny
end.
taste.
Okay.
Just a little taste, all right? There we go. That was mostly sugar. Probably not any butter. But it looked good enough to eat. Now you'd say you're laughing when you're smiling, which is a sign of a good cake. All right.
If it's all incorporated, you're gonna stop the mixer. And then you're gonna add half a teaspoon of salt.
It's just like, wow, how are you gonna taste the salt? There's so much butter, so much sugar.
It's
I'll put a tiny bit of salt. It's gonna get lost in the flavor. I gotta add a little bit more salt, right?
No.
Like a little bit more so it brings
half
out
a
the
teaspoon
pop.
of salt.
All right, salt.
There's a measuring spoon.
I can eyeball it, cutie. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, madam.
There is a measuring spoon, though.
I can
I
eyeball it.
specifically set
My
out
hands
for
are
it.
just so buttery. Okay, here we go. Half
Half a teaspoon of salt.
This is a teaspoon. We'll just eyeball it.
Okay.
Oh, it looks great.
Oh no. Oh.
Salt is good and bad.
Yeah.
So more good than bad, would you say, in a cake?
No. I would say at max you could have gone to a teaspoon, but anything more than that, your frosting will be bad.
I actually don't think I put in enough. I'll be straight up honest. In the kitchen, we taste together. So let's 2 spoons here.
Okay,
I'll get a tinier one for myself. This is
That's
very buttery.
You
but
can give it to my hand
get
instead
a
of
nice
to my mouth.
big one. All right.
Oh, great.
Big bite. Big
Okay,
bite.
I'm just gonna.
No, let's get a whole.
Oh, this is great consistency.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about, chat. Oh.
It's salty, man.
Hey, what got you into cooking, you know?
My mother.
How?
My mother.
Was she bad at cooking and you want to get better?
No, she was really great at cooking, and it was her way of like making people happy. And so I figured if I did it, I could also make people happy. But nobody here likes cake in this house. So it's very unfortunate because they just get annoyed because they're like, there's a giant cake in the fridge, move it. And I'm like, oh, my bad.
That's good. Done.
And congrats, you've made cream cheese frosting. Very exciting. Yeah. Yep. What you're gonna do with those, there's a cake knife there. You're gonna cut off the domes of the cake. So we're trying to get a level cake here, so you're just gonna cut off the domes and try to make them a little level.
The cutting board?
That is a lazy Susan. But you shouldn't need a cutting board.
The tone of your voice was.
What I usually do is I put my hand on top and then I go underneath with the knife.
All right, hand on top.
Hand on top, and you're just gonna kind of slice off that chunk.
The whole top,
like
right?
It's love handles. Yeah, it just has some love handles. You're just gonna.
But I want a fat bottom or like a medium, like right in the middle of the bottom.
More than 1/4 of an inch, you're taking off. It's very, very little. You're just like. Think like love handles that hang out of the side of your jeans.
I don't have those.
Well,
so.
maybe a little bit.
I don't eat these kind of cakes, so.
You just kind of slice them off.
I eat broccoli. That's it.
Broccoli.
I have broccoli cakes actually.
Great, you did that?
Yeah, this is. Shit, cutie.
Shit, what happened?
No, actually no worries.
Okay.
Here's the top, here's the bottom. Tell me that's not an even keel of a cut.
You shouldn't do even. You shouldn't like evenly.
What do you mean?
It should just be like 1/4 of an inch off the top.
No, I just cut the top off very evenly. I didn't like.
Oh, okay, great.
It's not jagged.
Great, okay.
If that's what you were.
No, I was thinking you cut the cake in half, which you should not do. It's not a sandwich. You should just cut like 1/4 of an inch off the top of it.
Yeah, I'm just cutting the top off. That's what you're saying.
Just the top.
Yes, ma'am. Ooh, that was a good one.
Great. Okay, you've got all of them level?
Yep. Sometimes you use your hands a little bit, huh, to get like the little bits off.
Ooh, I've never had to do that, but maybe.
They say there's no wrong answers in the kitchen, only right questions. And I have found a very right question. That looks about even to you, Chad, huh?
So now you're going to take a big scoop of your cream cheese filling and you're going to put it plop in the middle of that.
Slam that down.
You have an offset spatula over there. It's like it has the brown handle and the long silver. Yep. So what you're going to do is you're going to put pressure in the middle of your cake and then you're going to spin your lazy Susan and that's just going to spread that frosting evenly. See what I'm doing? You're going to do what I'm doing.
Okay. Oh.
That's not an offset.
He's not using an offset spatula?
It's actually working so well.
That's totally fine, as long as it's working. So another one of your cakes.
Another one of the halves, and I put it on top. So it's 2 halves to a whole. Kind of like a frosting sandwich.
Yes.
All right.
So now you're gonna take your final one and crumb side down. You're gonna make the final top to your sandwich. Because why I say crumb size down is because you want those loose crumbs to be sealed in there and the smooth to be on top.
Oh, this is the offset, is what someone would say if they had been using the wrong tool.
Yeah.
Psych! Plop!
That's gonna go into the, go with your spatula and just kind of smooth it. So you're gonna go at a downward angle. Smooth that frosting into all those cracks.
Yes.
You might add a little bit of cream cheese just to cover that top too, just a little bit.
But not on top.
Yeah, on top. Just
So I need another layer, another dollop.
Just not even a whole dollop because this would be so thin you can see the cake through it. Spread
Just
it
a
really
little
thin.
bit,
You're
and
gonna
just pop it on
probably
there.
scrape some off of it. Yeah,
and
really
just
thin.
Spread it around. Yeah, this is looking good.
You have a thin layer across the whole cake.
I do.
Great.
I'm actually painting it like a great artist.
Well, it should just be really thin now, and then we're gonna be done using the cream cheese frosting. You shouldn't be painting anything.
Wait, I have a lot left over though. Should I use some of that?
Nope.
Okay.
So it sounds promising. It should all have a thin layer. It should completely be encompassed.
Thin, thick.
A
A
thin-
layer is a layer.
Thin layer of cream cheese
Well, we're not going to
frosting.
body shame the layer. It's thin or it's
Well,
thick, but
we want it thin though.
people want to be thick these
It's a
days.
model in the early 2000s. As
Gotcha.
thin
No
as
ass.
possible. No ass.
No ass.
Honestly, ribcage showing.
Yeah, smoking like a fucking sailor.
Yeah. What I usually do is I take about 3 dollops buttercream and I just plop them on top of my cake, and then I use my offset spatula and I do that same thing where you turn, level it out, and all the extra will kind of fall down the sides, and then you just frost that the same way you frosted the cream cheese frosting, but now it's thick.
Okay, this thing
So
is...
kind of think it like if you kind of paint your frosting on there, that's okay. If it looks super messy and kind of crazy and not super smooth, that's okay. Because you're gonna take that pink thing and you're gonna hold it directly next to your cake, and you're gonna spin your Lazy Susan again, and that's just gonna smooth out your sides.
That's the QTCinderella difference.
Yeah.
That's why she's known as one of the greats, folks.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So now we're gonna color the rest of your frosting.
How much am I mixing in the black?
Just a half a drip. If you do more than that, you will ruin. Wait, why are you using the mixer?
I'm not using the mixer.
What was that noise?
That was his mouth.
That was your
I made
mouth?
that in my mouth. Impressive. You're impressed.
And like, tell me about the color. What does it look like?
Oh, it's looking green, cutie. You wouldn't believe the greens.
I mean, I would.
Like a fall on a summer's day.
So this is the cool part about color theory: is do whatever your what speaks to your heart.
I love that.
Yeah.
Can I say that I love that about cooking? It's like, there are no right or wrong answers.
Well, sometimes there's. I'm gonna casually crawl over to the fridge and get a snack.
Oh, good. Good call.
I'll be fine.
Just don't fall. Are you a helper, maybe?
No, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I know my kitchen. Every chef knows their kitchen blindfolded. Look at this. There we go.
An orange. Okay, I'm going to drop 3 drops of this bad boy.
I would do like 6 drops of orange and half a drop of black.
Let's drop an 1/8. Because what I really want is a nice, vivid orange. The one that says
Okay.
Halloween. A little bit of black, but not too much. It's one thing I want all chefs at home to know, is that too much can be just as bad as not enough. You agree to that, right?
Okay.
How the fuck is it looking like this?
What happened?
I made it so perfect. Hypothetically, cutie, I like to throw little quiz questions at you, see if you're keeping up. If it were brown, what would you suggest adding more orange?
So you added too much black.
No, I have a vivid orange, as Aiden said, but
Okay.
if it were brownish,
So you're gonna add a lot more orange. You're gonna add a little bit of yellow. And worst case, if it still looks really dank, you're gonna add like another scoop of your white frosting just to kind of like lighten it up, and then more orange.
all right, this is a beautiful, now I actually fixed
Great.
it. Thanks to your advice and my own quick thinking, we have gotten an even orange, a fall orange.
Awesome.
Okay, how many blues? Dude, what are you thinking?
I did 3 blues and half a black again. So I did like a dusty
1,
blue. Yeah,
2,
and it was perfect.
3. Here's what I'm gonna do. I added too much black last time. I'm gonna go no black on this one.
Well, okay.
And we're gonna see
That's an option.
how that looks. Because I
But
think I want
you'll
a nice...
have a very vibrant blue.
Oh, this blue is
Yeah.
looking good.
Okay.
Yes, chat. Take a look at that blue. To me, that doesn't look good enough to fucking
You know what I used to do as a kid?
bury your face in it.
I would get a spoon. I would get a bowl of ice cream, and I would stir it until it was like milkshake consistency, and then I'd put food coloring in it. I didn't have very many hobbies as a kid, I guess. But I remember I was Belle for Halloween, and I had my Belle dress, and I was walking around my house, and I had my bright blue ice cream, and I tripped over my Belle dress and ruined my Belle costume with the bright blue food coloring. And I was so sad, and my mom wouldn't buy me another one because we were poor, I guess. It's like so inconvenient. Anyway, if anyone wants to buy me a Belle costume, I still want one.
Do you have any happy stories from your childhood?
Yeah, this one time I got a bike for Christmas, and it was like super, super hype. And then I rode it to school, and I showed all my friends.
Okay.
And I went out to grab it, and somebody stole it.
You said,
I know, but I was so happy.
That's not a happy story.
I was so happy until it was stolen. So let me explain what this is gonna do. You're gonna hold it next to your cake and you're gonna scrape it just like you did the other thing.
Vertically.
Right? Don't go too deep into it, but you do want to make square divots into it because that's how you're gonna get your stripes.
Got it.
So you're just gonna go for that. You're gonna go around the whole thing. You're gonna try to do it in like one swoop, maybe two. Whoop. It should take off kind of a bit of frosting, I'll be real.
All right.
Do you do it?
Oh, that's good. Yeah, divots.
Great. Now you're gonna take your blue frosting and you're just gonna paint it in. You're gonna kind of mush it into those divots. And you're gonna be like, oh my God, this is crazy. So you're just gonna kind of have a blue cake.
What the fuck?
But that's okay.
All right, I have no fear in the kitchen, so
You're
let me
just gonna, it's literally like, don't paint. Paint is the wrong word because you're gonna mess up your frosting.
Yeah.
But you just kind of have to mush it in. Just blob, blob,
With a
blob,
spoon.
blob, blob. Yeah, I did it with the, like the rubber spatula. Yeah, and then you just I just blobbed it.
All right.
You're gonna cover all your sides in that blue.
I have done that. Damn, she is
Blue.
blue.
Great. Okay, so now you're gonna take your pink scraper and you're gonna smooth it. And what that's gonna do is scrape off the excess blue and you're gonna have stripes.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's what the divots were for.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you
Chat,
go.
I'm gonna give you guys a full clear view. You should be seeing blue stripes at this moment. Oh, yes. Chat, look at that. Look at these beautiful stripes. The Lazy Susan is clean.
Close-minded cake. Great, we have this striped cake. So now what you're gonna do, see, you have a box of pastry bags. And you see you have 4 pastry tips. You have 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, 2 small ones and then 2 star-shaped ones. So we're gonna pull out 4 pastry bags.
Okay.
We're gonna cut the tip with the scissors.
Kind of like a cake circumcision.
Yeah, uh-huh.
All right. Sorry, son. Ooh, a loose feeling.
Hey, it's okay, because Jesus will like you more. So let's start with one bag that has the star tip, so that bigger tip.
Okay.
And we're gonna put orange in that. You're gonna put your orange in that. So once you get your tips in, so let me know when you're done with that.
Atrioc, put the tip in the bag. What are you talking about?
Oh, is your tip not in the bag?
What do you mean?
Okay, so you're gonna snip off like this much, right?
Yeah.
And then you're gonna put your metal tip in the bag.
Oh, the tip goes.
Jesus Christ.
Me likey that. All right, here we go.
So now you're gonna go like this. So you have your bag. It looks like this, right?
Uh-huh.
So now you're gonna put your hand around it, and you're just gonna kind of roll the bag over your hand.
Oh, got it.
So you have like this situation. Like a gaping,
Yeah.
Gaping.
Yeah, gaping.
yeah, asshole like yours, yeah. Wide open. Now you're gonna take your orange frosting and just scoop it in there.
Orange or brown? Which one would you want?
You should have orange.
What's the difference?
Well, there should be a difference.
Scoop her in.
Okay, and then once it's scooped in, you're just gonna hold
Squeeze
this
her
back
down.
up. Yep, pull it up. And then you're gonna hold from the top and yes, kind of squeeze it in down there.
Damn. If this looked brown, all that asshole talk would be pretty weird as I mush it in there.
Great, and so now you're making your pumpkin. So you're gonna do like 2 C's facing each other. What is going on?
Nothing.
Okay, so you're gonna do 2.
How do I mash this down? Just like squeeze it from the
I
top like a
usually
toothpaste
squeeze
tube?
from the top and then go like that.
I got it. Oh, this is cool. It's like I'm a real chef. All right.
Yeah.
Am I using the star-shaped one?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
What if I use the other one, Cutie? What would that do?
You're going to have
I
to
gotta swap it out?
swap it out. Yeah.
No problem.
Well, you can't like swap it out.
There's actually no way to swap it out.
Yeah,
without
you have to
reaching
make
my
a
hand.
new bag.
Cutie.
Well, that's crazy because I specifically told you to use the start tip.
Cutie.
Yeah.
Okay, don't worry. I actually can fix this. Wait, I can actually fix
You
this.
can't. You just have to get a new bag and squeeze it into the new bag.
Oh,
I guess you already have a bag that has a star tip sitting in it.
I do.
So you're gonna have to make a new bag for your round.
No, I'll just
tip
put this
later.
bag in that bag and we'll double squeeze.
That
Yeah.
will not work the way you want it to.
Well, we'll find out because I'm gonna do it right now.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
We're gonna put this bag, ladies and germs, into this other bag, and then we double squeeze. And if I've done this right, which I like to think that I have, we're gonna. Oh, it worked! It worked really well. Cutie, it worked. Okay, I got it.
Great.
Okay, now,
So now you're gonna do 2 C's, kind of
Two
kissing
Cs.
each other. Okay.
let me give Chad a view here. All right, 2 C's.
And then you go up through the middle. So,
2 wide C's,
well, I want to go too wide because you want to connect in
and
the
then
middle.
up through the middle. Oh.
If you're exposing anything, then you're just gonna do two ups, because you don't want anything exposed in the middle.
Wait, you mean it fills up the middle?
Yep.
I just look at what it's supposed to look like.
Yes, ma'am. Holy God, that looks good.
Great.
Okay, how many am I doing? I'm doing a lot of these, huh?
Yeah, I did like I think I have like 7 on mine.
You have a little pumpkin. What do you guys think of that? It's like a pumpkin patch.
Yeah,
Chat?
great. It should be a pumpkin patch.
Take a look at that.
Now you're gonna do the same thing with the white frosting.
Well, I gotta make a couple more here, cutie.
Okay, that's fine.
Chat.
What is happening?
I'm just so excited how good it looks and how consistent the frosting is. It does not look like fucking feces. Yes! That is a tasty cake. Oh, my lord.
I usually hide my ugly spots with my decorations. I'm just curious what went wrong.
Nothing went wrong, per se.
Okay.
A lot of things went right.
Okay.
Honestly, way more things went right than went wrong.
Okay.
But I know that some nitpickers on the internet will focus
Yeah,
on
internet people are kind of
fewer
negative.
things that went wrong.
Now you're gonna do the same
White
thing
cakes.
with white. Yeah,
Yes,
white pumpkins.
cakes. White pumpkins. We'll use the correct star shape this time.
Yep.
We're gonna make a oh, this is a good one. Chat, when you see this pumpkin, you're gonna think that is the best one he's made thus far. Check that out. Huh? We're done. No, we're good with that.
Great.
This is an empty patch. We'll just not show that part on camera.
Yeah, just that's
Okay.
the back. There's always a back of a cake.
Cooking history. Huh? What was your first big fuck up in cooking?
I've never
Really?
really had an issue.
Really?
Yeah.
So, like, hypothetically, if you were cooking something and you messed up bad,
Uh-huh.
what would you do? What would your... How would
Well, I would need to know exactly what happened and what you think.
Never mind.
Was it like not listening?
Never mind. Trying to do a fun little story, but I guess
Was
you
it-
can't participate.
I mean, I just
Everything's got to be a
there's
judge.
a solution
Okay.
to anything.
The
Yeah.
round one with the brown.
The brown is a different color than the orange.
What do you mean to say that?
I'm just making
Slay.
sure we're on the same page. So with the stems, all I do is kind of, I mean, little penises is a bad way to say it, but you just go up and then down, like kind of.
Sorry, what was that about little penises, cutie?
Just put little penises for stems.
You think about little penises.
Well, it's all I've ever known.
All right, stem it up.
Great.
All the STEM lords in chat will be happy.
What is a stem lord?
Someone who fucking goes into science, technology, engineering, or math and thinks they're better than everyone else.
Yeah.
Okay, I got stems. I
Great.
got pumpkins.
Now,
what is left?
final is your vines, and so you're gonna do the round
vines,
tip again with the green.
vines, the vines. Now, I roll this back up,
Uh-huh.
and
And now
I
you do some vines. You're gonna do some like curly cues.
squeeze,
Just do them right off the stems.
and we're gonna get some vines on here. Okay.
The laughing
Okay,
seems
it looks
promising.
great. It looks great. Keep it up, keep it up.
Yeah.
Wait, squeeze the brown out. Squeeze the brown out.
Oh, there's some brown left over.
Yeah.
Get that brown out of the way. Okay.
That's it. That's it. That's all we got in there.
It's crazy because if a cake is like tastes gross but is decorated well, there's an excuse. But if a cake tastes great and is decorated poorly, no one wants to eat it.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Right. So now see the gold sprinkles.
Yes, ma'am.
So the gold sprinkles, you're just gonna. I pour them into my hand and then I take them from my hand and I go right around the rim.
What are you doing?
Yeah, it sounds like he didn't pour them into his hand. It sounds like he's just kind of.
Oh, that's a beaut.
Yeah.
It looks like the first round of what like an AI would do if it tried to recreate this cake.
Okay. Great. Are you ready for me to see it?
Okay, well then scoot on up here. Don't take it off yet.
Woo! Wow. Was that really easy to move because I'm so
Wait,
light?
make sure
Well,
you flip some her.
I'd have to eat this whole cake because it's going to be very tasty. Okay,
Yeah,
Cutie Cinderella.
Wait, before she
Wait.
flips it out, yeah, the good side, you know?
Oh!
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, 3. Wait, let me get your cake next to it for posterity. Don't hold on, yet.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, she knows.
Okay.
Okay.
3,
It's in there.
2,
Okay.
1. Move that cake!
It's a blindfold story.
Oh my god. What happened? Oh no.
Wow, laughter of joy. She's brought back to her childhood. A simpler cake for a simpler time. I can't tell what she likes the most. Is it the
How did you
pumpkins?
get here? How did this? Why?
How did I get here? How did I get
Why
here?
do the pumpkins look like
This all started
actual
with a
shit?
dream, you know? That a simple guy like me can become a great chef.
There's so much shit on the counter. This is such a mess.
Woo!
Wow, it's so.
The tops are good.
You cut too much off.
No, it's.
It's so short. Look.
I actually did not
We
think
had the
about
same
that.
amount of cake and his is half the height.
Yeah, I cut off the tops to be sure. Keep it trim.
How is it so melted?
Hands, I guess.
It's so-
Okay, I can take a
it
picture.
looks like
All right.
shit.
It doesn't look like shit.
It
Looks edible.
No.
Like a toddler rubbed his
No, it does not. Kitty, you're joking.
It's not. Yeah, I have to say it's not poop so I don't get banned. But it
It's
looks like
good.
you
What
could be the one that's like
parts do you like about it?
your buttercream is beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah, like it's light and fluffy.
Yes.
And very, very white, which means you mixed it very long
I
time.
mixed it very well.
Which is great.
And the blue frosting.
It's ugly.
Well, the Cloud 9.
It's so
Oh, is there a bit of mess on there? I guess a cook gets messy in the kitchen, huh?
It's
Is
a
that?
gunshot wound on
Woo!
his stomach.
Fucking-
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Wow.
Oh, she's good.
Is the amount of sugar good?
Oh, she is tasty.
Do you wish there was more
I
sugar?
want more. Oh. Back for thirds.
Need water?
That's a good one. You know, they say that not everyone could be a cook. I guess today we proved them wrong.